grade 12 graduates. Britton Adams, class valedictorian. Helen Colburn, assistant principal. And Ray Wyszynski, assistant principal. Our first speaker this afternoon has been described by her teachers as super genuine, kind, hardworking, and dedicated. She possesses a friendly yet assertive quality, is persistent in her pursuit of knowledge, and excels at everything she commits to. She is a pleasure to teach, and it has been my pleasure to get to know her and work with her on the Principal Student Advisory Council. She is committed to fostering a culture of respect and belonging in our school. She's eager to put into action suggestions and ideas that will make CMHS better for all of us. And she's also committed to her studies. She's actively involved in her learning community, represents Central Memorial on the Chief Superintendent's Senior Student Advisory Council, is on the Student Advisory of the Workman Center for Student Leadership Education at the U of C, and has been a very active member of our student leadership team for the past 3 years. I'm not done yet. She participates on our cheer team, is the co-director of the grad committee, and a Young Blood for Life leader. She's involved in PBA dance, where too she shines as a leader. This fall, she'll be attending the University of Calgary in pursuit of a concurrent bachelor degree in science and education. Finally, she's the U of C Chancellor Cup Scholarship recipient. Please join me in welcoming the very busy and ever so amazing Samantha Ho to deliver the commencement delivery.
Welcome, honored guests, families, staff, and friends to the Central Memorial graduation exercises of 2015. I would especially like to welcome all of my fellow graduates and congratulate them on reaching this important milestone in our lives. When I was asked to give the commencement speech, one very dominant aspect of my past came to mind: High School Musical. First and foremost, I would like to say that high school was nothing like High School Musical. I remember in grade 5 looking forward to high school and in hopes to breaking into an elaborate dance and musical number when anything dramatic happened. I was anticipating the giant blockers that could fit multiple articles of clothing, an enormous cafeteria where the skater boys and the drama kids would hang out, and huge musical productions that would occur frequently. Thankfully, part of my high school vision came true, since the PBA Theatre Arts program does produce amazing productions. But not all of my expectations came true. I was also looking forward to that perfect story where everyone graduates and lives a happily ever after, without experiencing any major struggles. But that didn't happen. Now that I look back on it, maybe High School Musical is not how high school should be. Don't get me wrong, the music is great, but the story is far from realistic. The central conflict in the story occurs between cliques at East High. The main characters, Troy and Gabriella, are not allowed to mingle between social groups at their school, and they're supposed to stick to the status quo. Yes, that is a song from the movie. It's funny, since high school at Central has turned out the exact opposite of the movie. When we arrived here, we were all welcomed with open arms from the staff and students, and we were offered a place for all of us to belong. Nothing like East High. Anyhow, that is the depth of the conflict they experience. Today, high school students face way more problems than just, you can't sit with us. We face issues such as insane amounts of outside and in-school pressures that demand perfection from us, pressure from outside sources such as the Plus A Plus failure, and huge decisions regarding the rest of our lives. That was great, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. We experience stress, real stress. All of us have experienced the feeling of dread and uncertainty when someone asks the question, what are you doing after high school? And I can definitely assure you that we all wonder what happens after a diploma is handed to us, and we are forced into the real world, as though what we are currently experiencing isn't real. So what does happen? I'll get back to that. In High School Musical, oddly, there's an absence of adults to assist the characters with their journey through life. There was no one to provide those kids with the guidance and support that we all needed during our 3 years of high school. Unlike the characters of High School Musical, we have been fortunate to have a passionate and caring support system of lovely teachers and staff at Central Memorial that truly care about each and every one of us. Our encouraging teachers push us out of our comfort zones to expand our personal limits and help us realize the great lessons that can arise from some undoubtedly horrible things. They, along with our families, have helped us through our endless amounts of problems, and I'm sure all of them are more than happy to do it. So no, we did not have the typical Hollywood high school experience, but I think that's okay. What Hollywood has told us is that we are important. Why else would there be 3 musicals and countless other movies about high school students? We are important. What the movies leave out, though, is the terror that we experience during this time of our lives. Leaving our 12-year comfort zone is proving to be difficult. None of us knows what to expect, especially with today's economy and the ever-changing nature of the world. And after we spent all of these years developing such great friendships, we all have to say an unassured "see you later" to each other. But as you cross the stage into your future, remember that "see you later" doesn't mean goodbye. It ain't over, just time to fly, and we're just getting started. Fear and friends aren't the only things we should take away from high school. Don't let high school be the last time you learn. Over the past 3 years, we have been taught so many different lessons, but the most important skills we have been given is the abilities to learn and how to learn. These skills are the basis of our future endeavors. As Albert Einstein once said, education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. At least Einstein guarantees one thing: education never goes away. And contrary to popular belief, high school was not a complete waste of time. We take with us many tools that we've gathered from lessons and experiences that can help us manage the challenges we face in the future. It will be our job to determine the right tool for the task ahead of us. So by being here today, we can all proudly exclaim that we, with a little bit of help from our teachers and families, have overcome struggles, and that our failures and successes have shaped who we are today. Maybe our high school experience was not like High School Musical, and maybe that's a good thing. So, congratulations to all of you for reaching this huge milestone. As you start this new chapter in your life, remember that it's out with the old and in with the new. Goodbye clouds of gray, hello skies of blue. It is now my honor to say we're all in this together and begin the graduation ceremonies for the Central Memorial High School graduating class of 2015.